HBO has picked up The Last of Us for a third season. The announcement Wednesday comes ahead of the anticipated Season 2 debut on Sunday. Deadline understands that the decision has not been made whether Season 3 will be the series' last. Creators Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin previously told Deadline that they were contemplating up to 4 total seasons to tell the story laid out across 2 video games. The upcoming Season 2 is 7 episodes, and both men saw early on to quell any worry from the fans that they would have to try and wrap up the behemoth that is Last of Us Part 2, the video game, in such little time. Comment down below, how long is The Last of Us Part 2? I've only played it twice, if you include going for the Platinum Trophy. It's a long time since I've actually played Part 2, and even Part 1 for that matter. It can't be overemphasized how proud HBO is for the outstanding achievement we believe the second season of The Last of Us is. Francesca Orsi, Executive Vice President, HBO Programming, Head of HBO Dramas, Series and Films, said in a statement. Craig, Neil, Caroline, and the entire executive producer team, cast and crew have delivered a masterful follow-up. We are thrilled to carry the power of Craig and Neil's storytelling into what we know will be an equally moving and extraordinary third season. The Early Renew is a show of faith for the acclaimed series, though not entirely unexpected given that the first season performed so well for the network. By the time Season 1 final aired, HBO said the season's average audience had surpassed 30 million viewers, with the premiere well on its way to 40 million. That's after the premiere episode brought in a same-day audience of 4.7 million, which at the time was the largest debut after House of the Dragon since Boardwalk Empire back in 2010. HBO also recently announced the White Lotus for Season 4 ahead of the Season 3 premiere. To see The Last of Us brought to life so beautifully and faithfully has been a career highlight for me. Grateful for the fans' enthusiastic and overwhelming support, Druckmann said in a statement today. Much of our success is thanks to our partner in crime, Craig Mazin, our partnership with HBO, our team at PlayStation Productions. On behalf of everyone at Naughty Dog, our cast and crew, thank you so much for allowing us this opportunity. We are thrilled to bring you more of The Last of Us. Mazin added, we approached Season 2 with the goal of creating something we could be proud of. The end results have exceeded our even our most ambitious goals, thanks to our continued collaboration with HBO and the impeccable work for our unparalleled cast and crew. We look forward to continuing the story of The Last of Us with Season 3. Based on Naughty Dog's award-winning video game, The Last of Us takes place 20 years after modern civilization has been destroyed. Joel, played by Pedro Pascal, a hardened survivor, is hired to smuggle Ellie, Bella Ramsey, a 14-year-old girl, out of an submissive quarantine zone. What starts as a small job becomes a brutal and heartbreaking journey as they both must travel first to the US and depend on each other for survival. So I don't think any of us are really surprised at the fact that this show has been renewed for another season. Maybe a little bit surprised they announced it so early, but in my opinion that builds up more hype, more anticipation, and it shows good faith within Season 2 from the powers that be at HBO. I'm currently rewatching Season 1 at the moment. I'm on episode 7, about to start episode 7, and I've been really enjoying it. I've not played the video games in a while, Part 1 or Part 2, so that's something I look forward to redoing at some point in the near future. When? I don't know, but sometime in the near future at least. I say this every time, but I'm also envious of those who get to witness The Last of Us for the very first time, whether it be in the video game world or whether it be in the live action TV series world or the live action entertainment world. I remember my first memory in terms of playing The Last of Us. It would have been early on. It would have been before I got the part. It would have been before Part 1 got a remaster after remaster after remaster sort of thing. But I remember the hype around Part 2 when that was set to be released during the pandemic, and that was the most eagerly anticipated video game of all time at that moment. And the controversy that came afterwards was very interesting to see. and how emotional people were, both good and bad, when it came to some of the storytelling elements and twists and turns that came with The Last of Us Part 2 as well. No spoilers, obviously, for those who have not played the video game. Those who have not yet seen Season 2. And I'm sure some of those twists and turns will not be explored just yet within the first 7 episodes of The Last of Us Part 2, which is of the series. But I think the total of 4 seasons does make sense for this video game adaptation. Nothing wrong with that as well. 4 seasons is plenty, especially when you're going off source material that's based on 2 games only. So it's kind of hard to stretch it out further than the total of 4 seasons. And again, I don't know how long Part 2 is in terms of the video game, because I've not played it in a while. But if it needs a total of 4 seasons, then I imagine it's pretty long. Especially with all the characters they introduce, and again, the twists and turns within the story elements and so on and so forth. So what do you guys think of this news? What are your feelings on this? Are you excited to rewatch? Are you excited to watch The Last of Us Season 2? Have you played any of the video games? Did any of the playthroughs on the video games, or did you go out and actually play the games yourself? So with that being said, thank you all for watching today's video. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.